Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call to order this meeting of the Naperville Park District Board of Commissioners. It is Thursday, February 13th, 2014. The time is 7 p.m. At this time, if everyone would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jackie, would you please take the roll?
President Janner.
Here.
Vice President Riley.
Here.
Commissioner Egan.
Present.
Commissioner Heidi.
Here.
Commissioner Ori.
Here.
Commissioner Todd. Here. Commissioner Young. Here.
Next item on our agenda is introductions and recognitions. And tonight we'll be honoring two people, Senator Mike Conley, the legislator of the year for the IAPD, and our own Vice President Mike Riley, who received the Rising Star Award for the IAPD. So I will meet you up at the podium if I could, Senator Conley. Okay, so again, we're pleased here to recognize our own Illinois State Senator Mike Conley and welcome him to our meeting tonight. As I just said, Senator Conley was recently named Legislator of the Year by the Illinois Association of Park Districts. This is a statewide and a tremendous honor and very well deserved. Senator Conley has been a longtime friend of the Naperville Park District, first as a DuPage County Board member and state representative, and now as Senator for the 21st District. Thanks to Senator Conley's initiative in drafting a revised version of a child safety bill in 2012 and his ongoing support, the bill was signed into law after a 3-year journey through the House and the Senate. Senator Conley assisted in bringing state dollars back to Naperville through the Illinois Capital Bill and through the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, resulting in a grant for the trail at Meadow Glens, and recently a grant for the trail that will be constructed here this summer at Knock Knolls Park. Trails are one of the most desired features in our parks, and we're very excited to be able to expand the number of trails here in Naperville with the assistance of these state grants. We also appreciate Senator Conley's support of our other grants through the Department of Natural Resources, including an open space lands acquisition grant for the Knock Knolls Nature Center. In spite of his busy schedule, Senator Conley has been very generous with his time and has been able to join us at many of our park openings, showing support for the benefit of parks and recreation in our community. Senator Conley, on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank you for your open door policy, your enthusiasm for parks and recreation, and your collaboration in our mission to enrich the quality of life here in our community. We're very pleased to present you with a very small token of our appreciation and look forward to the warmer days of spring when you can enjoy it. So, a Naperville Park District polo shirt.
Thank you, Rich.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, President Janner and Commissioners. I look forward to wearing this. It's supposed to be 50 degrees next Friday. No, I enjoy your leadership every year. You've come down with a lot of new legislation that is important. I've been in the General Assembly 5 years, and one of my favorite days was sitting at the table with Dirk Price and listening to an ongoing discussion. Dirk, we'll keep that private for now, but it was a very heated discussion, but a necessary one. And in what I said in Chicago when I received the award, and I mean this sincerely, I thank the LaGrange Park District that provided my brothers and sisters and I so many opportunities. The Naperville and Lisle Park Districts have provided our children with great opportunities, and regardless of the weather, you can see these new young families coming around town. They just moved into town, and they looked at the schools, they looked at the parks, and they looked at the other amenities that the town had to offer, and that's why they're here. So any small any opportunity I can take to work with you collaboratively to make Naperville better, I'm going to do it because that's what I was elected to do, and that's what I really enjoy doing. So thanks, staff. Thanks, board members, commissioners. I look forward to wearing this maybe next Friday. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite our own Vice President, Mike Riley, to join me here at the podium. Each year, the Illinois Association of Park Districts honors a new commissioner, one who has served fewer than 6 years, with the Rising Star Award, another statewide award for outstanding accomplishments in the field of parks and recreation. Snuck up on me from the other side. Elected to the board, our board here in 2009, Mike has enthusiastically stepped up into the role as president and provided collaborative leadership to our revolving board, staff, and the community. Under Mike's leadership, the Naperville Park District accomplished major capital projects for the community, including the Nike Sports Complex expansion, Centennial Beach renovations, the Seeger Park Interpretive Center, and many more. Oftentimes, you'll see Vice President Riley at playground openings, community open house meetings, and at the Naperville Homeowners Confederation, RibFest, and other Naperville events and civic organizations. He began the annual State of the Park District address back in 2011, a tradition that continues, and he certainly values transparency and two-way communication with the public. Vice President Riley has also led the Park District in working with our legislators on issues important to parks and recreation. Under Mike's leadership, each of the 5 high-priority bills to assist local park districts was passed into law by the Illinois legislature. Thank you, Mike, for your time, effort, and leadership as a Naperville Park District Commissioner. I certainly have learned a lot from you, Mike, and would like to wish you congratulations here on this Rising Star Award. Now, for those of you that were at the luncheon, the IAPD Awards luncheon, you know that many of the other award recipients that afternoon were so shocked and overwhelmed that they actually broke down and wept at the podium, got all choked up. Mike, on the other hand, was very composed and professional, as he always is. So, Mike, tonight, if you feel overcome with emotion, just let yourself go. You're among friends. Want to say a few words?
Thank you. I will try not to tear up. I just want to repeat something that I mentioned at the convention in Chicago when I did initially receive the award. I would not even be considered for this except for the excellent group that I work with in the Park District. Ray McGurry, our executive director, and his entire leadership team, they really make it easy to try to be a good commissioner. The fellow commissioners I've worked with, both the current crew and those that were here before, have always made it very enjoyable. We work hard at things. We agree on a lot of things. We disagree on some things, but at the end of the day, we come to a good consensus and we move things forward. And I mentioned before, and I'll mention again, working with Ansel Glink, Dirk Price in particular, has really been a pleasure. So I'd like to thank you. It's kind of funny to get a Rising Star Award, at this point in my life. And then that's what originally struck me. And then I thought about it a little bit more, and it's really kind of cool to think about doing something very different, at this point in your life, and to be recognized for it. So again, thank you all. I'm very humbled by this. Thank you.
Take a picture and Sue wants.
Sure.
Okay, we'll move ahead to matters from the public. Jackie, has anyone from the public signed up to speak tonight? Okay, let's then proceed to updates and reports. The first report will be the Riverwalk Commission update. Commissioner Heidi.
Thank you, President Janner. The Riverwalk Commission met yesterday, and as I've indicated previously, this is a rather slow time for the Riverwalk. However, I do have several items to report. Both the operating and the capital improvement budgets are exactly where they should be. The South Riverwalk extension has been approved and added to the master plan. Unilock has agreed to continue to supply the Stockholm paver brick, which is ubiquitous on the Riverwalk. It was previously indicated that this brick would be discontinued. Finally, we've been asked to review a private proposal to reroute the DuPage River where it flows through the downtown area. This should prove to be an interesting exercise, and I will keep you apprised. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Heidi. The next report is the Finance Committee update. Commissioner Ori.
Thank you. The Finance Committee met February 12th yesterday. It should be noted that the monthly meeting of the Finance Committee will be held each Wednesday before the first regular board meeting of the month, which will provide an opportunity to review financial reports before their acceptance at the board meeting. The committee reviewed the monthly financial reports that are also for this month the year-end reports, and the district finished the 2013 year in a strong financial position. The committee also reviewed the fund balances, and the unaudited fund balances for all district operating funds remain healthy. The committee also noted the receipt of recent receipt of 2 GFOA Finance Reporting Awards. The first, the Popular Annual Financial Report Award, and the second, the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting for 2012. And recognition for these awards will be made at a future meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Ori. The next report will be the Legislative Committee update, and that is Commissioner Heidi again.
You tricked me. Thank you, President Janner. The Legislative Committee met on February 4th. Our top priority continues to be the stormwater bill. We are working with our local legislators to ensure that a reasonable trailer bill is introduced in veto session. The concern is that although the Park District is a net receiver of stormwater, fees will be imposed as if stormwater is being shed. Secondary priorities include our Doggy Dip initiative. Our goal is to reestablish this very popular program wherein dogs are allowed to swim at the beach for 1 day after the season is ended. Our attorney, Dirk Price Esquire, is in contact with the appropriate government official. Many other park districts throughout Illinois are keenly interested in our efforts on this. Finally, the Park Grant program has been reestablished in Illinois, and the Naperville Park District is aggressively seeking these funds for use on our future activity center. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Heidi. The next report is the Parks and Recreation Committee update. Vice President Riley.
Thank you, President Janner. The Parks and Recreation Committee last met on January 17th. No members of the public attended. 2 members of the Naperville Area Humane Society made a presentation seeking board support for the installation of a dog and cat sculpture near the Riverwalk to commemorate their 35 years of service to the community and to honor the Society's founders. The total cost of the project was projected to be $10,000. The committee asked for a clearer cost breakdown as well as specifications on the sculpture itself and installation-based requirements. Next step will be a presentation at a future board meeting. Director Finnegan provided an update on the Riverwalk Intergovernmental Agreement, which is on our agenda this evening for a vote for approval. He also reported that Ordinance 641 is under review and will be discussed at the February 27th Park Board meeting. He then gave us a hands-on demonstration of our Fluke thermal imager, a tool we use to find heat losses in our facilities. With the cold weather we've had this winter, our investment in this device has paid for itself many times over. Director Schutz shared that we will be reviewing and updating our ADA transition plan. It was originally developed in 1992, last updated in 2008, and now needs to be reviewed for compliance with 2010 guidelines. The basketball court proposed for the River Run community does not appear to have strong support from the residents there. River Run conducted their own survey. 39 people opposed it, 14 were in favor. This will be discussed at the next meeting of the Parks and Rec Committee on 2/21 at 10:30 a.m. in the administration building. Further detail on any of these items can be found in the meeting minutes when approved. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Riley. The next update is the Board President update. The Naperville Park District Board and staff participated in the Illinois Association of Park Districts annual Soaring to New Heights Conference in downtown Chicago from January 23 through 25. This conference provided an opportunity for continuing education and training professional development, and networking with legislators and leaders from other park districts. Governor Quinn was on hand for Friday's conference luncheon, during which he announced numerous statewide grants that Illinois park districts can apply for here in 2014, and our staff is currently analyzing which grants would most benefit our residents so that we can complete our applications. January was also a busy month for outreach and public participation regarding our future Naperville Park District Activity Center. We conducted 3 open houses at various times and locations to maximize attendance, during which residents were invited to provide ideas and preferences for amenities being considered for the activity center. A special thanks to the residents who participated and attended those open houses and to those who provided their feedback online. Park District staff is currently synthesizing open house comments for utilization in the design process. There will be more opportunities for public involvement and participation moving forward. On February 1st, we conducted the 4th annual State of the Park District Address, during which we recap 2013 and outline our vision for the Naperville Park District for 2014 and beyond. A special thanks to all the residents and legislators who battled the wintry weather to attend that event. And following that address, Sandy Gabur from the Western DuPage Special Recreation Association made it a point to thank our Executive Director, Ray McGurry, for his year of service as the President of the WDSRA Board. WDSRA continues to be a great partner of the Naperville Park District, and I would certainly encourage my fellow commissioners and anyone interested to attend their annual dinner gala and auction coming up here on March 8th. On February 2nd, Super Bowl Sunday, a group of Naperville golfers continued their long-standing tradition of teeing off at Springbrook Golf Course before the Super Bowl kickoff. I stopped by the golf course myself for a bit, and it reminded me of one of those Pure Michigan commercials with people out there enjoying the outdoors and the majestic and pristine snow. The music wasn't quite right, but it certainly was a great day. And speaking of snow, February 2nd, in addition to being Super Bowl Sunday, as our luck would have it, was Groundhog Day, and we're looking at another 6 weeks of winter, as I mentioned previously. So on that grim note, I will turn it over to our Executive Director, Ray McGurry, who's always a beacon of optimism, and will hopefully have some more positive news. Ray?
Spring has arrived. Well, at least in the form of our Park District Program Guide. Both spring guides and the 2014 summer camp guides are being delivered to residents' doorsteps today. So please watch for yours if you haven't already received them. You can also access virtual versions of both guides on our website. Registration for spring programs and summer camps, yes, summer camps, begins this Tuesday, February 18th. The warm weather will be here before we know it, so it's time to think spring and summer and plan ahead. Just a reminder that registration for the spring session of Naperville Youth Soccer has been underway for a couple of months now. I know that outdoor spring soccer seems like it's a long ways away, but the reality is that practices will start next month, we hope, based on the snow. Naperville Youth Soccer is a great recreational soccer program for kids in pre-kindergarten through high school. Be sure to register now to get the team of your desire. If you and your child are looking for a more competitive soccer program, but without the travel commitment, check out our Naperville Premier Soccer League. This program gives experienced soccer players in grades 2 through 8 the opportunity to compete with talented local athletes with an option for additional training. The Premier League is a great step up from the recreational NYS program, and it continues to be a popular program here at the Park District. Registration also is currently taking place for Premier. I encourage you to visit our website once again for more information on both these great programs. As the President had alluded to, lots of things going on with the Activity Center. As part of our continued extensive community outreach relative to the forthcoming Naperville Park District Activity Center, we'll be conducting a day-long series of resident focus groups this Saturday, February 15th. 6 one-hour sessions are planned that will focus on specific areas of interest, including athletics, youth, special needs, seniors, and veterans, as well as a session that will deal with anybody that wants to walk in and just talk about any aspects of the proposed center. I think to date right now, we are well over, I don't know, Eric, 500 or 600 participants that have already chimed in, so that's huge for us. A limited number of spaces are still available, so please visit our website and you'll find additional information on how to sign up to participate this Saturday. And as a side note, those that are watching, you can certainly, if you don't have the time to come to the focus group or any of our open houses, you can always email me directly at rmcgury, that's RMCGURY, at napervilleparks.org, or you can call my office at 630-848-3500 directly, and you can give the feedback to me direct, one-on-one. The Naperville Park District will be open on President's Day, which is actually a holiday, this Monday, February 17th. This permanent change has been made to give us the opportunity to better serve our customers here in Naperville. The inaugural Naperville Winter Ale Fest is coming to Frontier Sports Complex on Saturday, February 22nd. This event will feature over 120 unique beers from craft breweries from around the country that attendees will be able to try. Hosted by the Naperville Parks Foundation, a portion of the event's proceeds will go to support the organization and its mission. The foundation is an advocate for our parks and open spaces to provide support and funding for the enjoyment of these places by present and future generations. For more information to purchase tickets, please visit www.napervillewinteralefest.com. Please know that tickets are limited, so be sure to get yours soon. If you look outside right now, probably one of the last things that comes to mind is swimming at Centennial Beach. However, as I mentioned at the beginning of my report, spring will be here before you know it, and summer won't be far behind. In fact, next week we're supposed to have temperatures, as the senator talked about, close to 50 degrees. And once the warm weather hits, you'll want to be at Centennial Beach. You'll want to be Centennial Beach ready, but why wait until the last minute? Beach season memberships for 2014 are available at a discounted rate for a limited time. Plus, this year, our members will enjoy 2 new perks: a 10% discount at Centennial Grill and 2 special members-only events at the beach planned for this August. After the challenging winter we've had, I think we'll be ready for some much-deserved beach weather. For more information on Centennial Beach or to purchase your 2014 membership, please visit www.centennialbeach.org. And then finally, Monday, February 17th, is the last day to turn in your 2014 golf lottery entry forms. The lottery will take place at noon on Sunday, February 23rd at the Naperville Park District Riverwalk Community Center. Thank you.
Thank you, Executive Director McGurry. The next item on our agenda is approval of the Treasurer's Report.
Move to approve the December 2013 Treasurer's Report.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Jackie, would you please take the roll?
Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Ori?
Aye.
Commissioner Egan?
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Young?
Yes.
President Janner?
Yes. Next item on our agenda is the consent agenda. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda?
I'd like to pull item D, please.
Okay, Commissioner Egan has asked that we remove item D. Any other items to be removed?
Move to accept the consent agenda items A through C and E through J. This is a roll call vote.
Second.
All in favor?
It's a roll
Oh,
call.
pardon me. Jackie, would you please take the roll?
Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Egan?
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi?
Yes.
Commissioner Ori?
Aye.
Commissioner Young?
Yes.
President Janner?
Yes.
Move to approve the consent agenda items A through C and E through J as accepted. This is a voice vote.
All in
Second.
fa-
Second.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the motion carries.
Move to approve the purchase of one 2014 Ford F-250 with snowplow in the amount of $36,745 on the Suburban Purchasing Cooperative Contract to Curry Motors Fleet.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Commissioner Egan.
To save time, I won't use my good old Honda rationale behind it, but, and staff did a great presentation. I just, again, for a little bit of rust, I know that there's high usage, but it's low miles. I think we can get more out of this thing, so I can't support the purchase.
Any other discussion? Jackie, would you please take the roll?
Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Ori?
Aye.
Commissioner Egan?
No.
Commissioner Heidi?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Young?
Yes.
President Janner?
Yes. Okay, future meetings. Next regular meeting of the Board of Park Commissioners will be February 27th, 2014, 6 p.m. at the Naperville Bank and Trust Community Room at 555 Fort Hill Drive. Please note the different location there. Next meeting after that will be a meeting of the Board of Park Commissioners, March 13th, 2014, 7 p.m. right here at the Municipal Center. And the meeting after that will be March 27th, 2014, 6 p.m. at the South Maintenance Facility Lunchroom, 3415 Book Road.
Move to adjourn to executive session to discuss land acquisition under 2C5 of the Open Meetings Act and pending litigation under 2C11 of the Open Meetings Act.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.